And what you start seeing, what you have started to see, is the fans leaving. Doctor Who, of course, being one of the things here in 2020, they've had the 13th Doctor, and it is an abject failure. And it's the problem I've had with it isn't that it's a female Doctor. I could give a shit. I mean, there are things I wish they would have done better instead of taking a role that was traditionally men and then turning it into something else, which could be said one way or the other. That's one thing.
I've done that before. I mean, look at my films. I've got countless female leads in action roles.
Well, and speaking about Doctor Who, but the bigger problem isn't the female Doctor. It's that it feels like she was put there just because she was a female. Because, and I hate to say it for, I think it's Jodie Whittaker is her name. She's not very good. And part of the problem is she doesn't understand the subject. The guy writing it, Chris Chibnall, I think is his name, doesn't understand Doctor Who. They've gone through in the past couple of episodes, they've been basically rewriting the canon. Mm-hmm. You know, remember we talked about in Star Wars.
In Star Wars. They can't figure out what they want to do.
Because the thing is, you have something, the Jedi being one of the things we talked about was the Force being what it was, and then the midichlorians, blah, 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 blah. They wanted to explain it. Why? It didn't need to be explained. Now with the Doctor Who, the Time Lords, they were trying to explain where they came from and where they whatever, and it wasn't necessary. No one cared. It's not about where they came from. Here's what you had to do. Remember, this goes back to one of the most basic things: rules of the universe. Who are the Time Lords? Where are they from? What do they do? And we've established canon for 50 years now. Everybody good with this? And blam, and away they went since the 60s. And all the rules about Time Lords, two hearts, regenerations, the things they could do, the sonic screwdriver, all that stuff came to be canon, and it's only recently, in the past year or two or three, they've started taking this TV series and then writing and preaching. Oh my God, just absolutely preaching to the audience about subjects, about modern day subjects of, I mean, take your pick. Feminism, the patriarchy, you know, just jamming it down your throat. And because of that, they lost millions and millions and millions. I mean, I think the last viewing... And that's
what I don't understand.
The last viewings are barely even making anything.
And that's what I don't understand is it's an entertainment business. And the producers and, you know, especially the directors and the writers, they're not the executives that are responsible for those funds. Why are these executives watching their money go down the toilet? You know, you can say, well, you know, Star Wars still made a lot of money, but yeah, when
not
you look
compared
at it,
to what
say,
they paid for it.
Exactly. When you say, okay, well, they made $200 million or this, but you know damn well that should have made $2 billion. A business mind looks at it that way, not that, oh, well, okay, hey, we made $200 million. You look at it as, this should have made $2 billion. Why didn't it? Yeah. And why are they still hiring these people time and time again when you alienate half your audiences? I will be honest, I have not watched the new Picard series, mostly because it's on the CBS Access thing and I'm not going to pay for it. But I've seen clips. And it's the same thing with what they call Jake Skywalker, that's not Luke. No. And whoever wrote it did not understand the character.
The Picard series basically has things happening around Jean-Luc Picard, who is a doddering old man walking around not knowing what's going on.
For them to curse and use the F-bomb, and see, even when I'm talking, I'll say left and right, but when I'm talking about Star Trek, I have the respect to say the F-bomb.
Here's the thing about that, is one of the things about it is, didn't we, in Star Trek, the rules of the universe, didn't we in Star Trek, as they've told us over and over and over again, move above and beyond our petty humanity? Didn't we do that? And yet, here we are with Picard and the new Star Trek, dealing with these kind of things that throws us back to, we're the same animals that we were in the 20th century. Wait a minute.
Alcoholism,
drug use. I was like, wait. Weren't we? That was the whole point of the 21st century.
Of Star Trek.
It was Star Trek, the 21st century, when they had the wars and the nuclear, everything else like that. And then in the 23rd or 22nd century, Jeff from Cochrane. And I mean, didn't we go through all that? That was the whole reason we did that. And now in the new Star Trek, we're back there again. Wait a minute. This isn't Star Trek.
Yeah.